So I finished my first placement at Fleishman-Hillard, and I was working in the Public Affairs and Corporate Communications team, which is merged. And I did a huge amount for 4 months. I can't believe it was just 4 months. I worked on all sorts of clients, from pharmaceutical companies to defence companies to charities to government agencies to all sorts of things. I learned loads about new business and how new business works. I got a lot of direct client contact, which was amazing. And I worked on all sorts of different projects. In public affairs, I did lots of stakeholder mapping and stakeholder auditing from the political side. I worked on an amazing crisis communications project, which was awesome for so early on in my career, obviously. And then just lots of corporate communications worked with the media. In my first week, I was setting up meetings between journalists and the CEO of one of the largest gold mining companies in the world, which was interesting. And I learned a huge amount, met some amazing people, and owned a project in the form of an event working with a baroness in the House of Lords and an ambassador from the United States, which was amazing. So I had a really good time there. And now I'm on my second placement at Kreab Gavin Anderson, which is in the city, working in financial communications, corporate communications and public affairs. Not really doing too much public affairs this time. On the financial side, I've already worked on an IPO, which is when a company floats on the stock market, and a merger and acquisition project in Portugal, which is phenomenal, just because there aren't many of those at the moment. I've worked with the media loads. Obviously, I started after Christmas, so all the huge high street shops were releasing their results. So I was speaking to journalists on day 3. And I'm working on a really interesting project with an international brand. I'm having an amazing time. It's very different. It's in the city, lots of banker types, and I've gone from speaking to journalists and politicians to speaking to analysts and investors, but it's all very interesting.